Okay, so you've gotten logged into your Tradovate account, and let's make some adjustments to our settings. So you would pick your live or your demo account, and for these purposes, I'm going to use the demo account. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come up here to the upper right, and it says Application Settings, and let's click and get into our settings. Because the first thing I want you to do is, if you have a live account, is adjust your risk settings. But as I said, we're going to use the demo account here. We're going to adjust the risk settings for the demo account. So let's hit risk settings. So set your daily loss limit. What is the max amount you're willing to lose on any single day, and have Tradovate automatically get out of your position? What about weekly? So let's just use a number here. Let's say this was $100. Maybe you don't want to lose more than $300 in the week. You don't want a $100 loss every single day because you'll start being stupid. What's the number to where if I lose that much money, I need to stop? I am off. Something about me is not right. Trading requires your best self to be profitable. Is there a daily profit target? Is there a weekly profit trigger? They call it trigger. That way it just ends your week. It's up to you. Lock risk settings if trading locked. So the lock risk settings feature will lock the account risk settings until the end of the session. You want to turn this on, which means if you lose your $100 and it liquidates your position, you can't come back in here and change those settings until after the end of the day. These settings will be unlocked between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern. I recommend having that turned on. End of the day trailing drawdown, real-time trailing drawdown. Do you want either of those settings? I do not use either of those settings. What's my max position size? You might say, I only want to trade up to 3 contracts. Protect myself from myself. What are the permitted contracts? Well, maybe you want to just go MES. I just want MES only. Maybe you want to do 1 micro Bitcoin. Those are the 2 permitted products only, or get rid of it. That way you can't say, you know what, I want to do an ES contract this time. No, it protects yourself from yourself. So these are the risk settings that I would recommend you put in there. Yep, and hit confirm. Now you want your demo risk settings to match what you would want to do in your live account, okay? Because you want the most real world experience. You want to be locked out. And one of the most beautiful things about being locked out on a down day is when it's all over, you'll say, man, I'm glad I made that setting. I am so glad, because I was just about to do something stupid and I protected myself.